Dr. Faradia. My name is Narani Benji Muhammad Sakri, match number S5846. We are Group D, so this is our presentation about global production and supply chain management of Coca-Cola Company. First of all, I would like to present about background of the case related to the topic. Okay, the biggest company in the world that deal with beverage is Coca-Cola. The company also sells cool beverage under more than 500 brands, including Minute Maid, Simply, Georgia, Del Valle, Fanta, Sprite, Coke Zero, Vitamin Water, and Powerade, which are valued at $16 billion. Coca-Cola is the top supplier of beverage of a global scale. This beverage is regularly consumed by people in 200 different countries to the greatest beverage distribution network in the world. The Coca-Cola Company also employs a multi-segmented marketing approach, meaning that it has more than one market segment that is specifically targeted. This is because market segmentation enables businesses to develop into new market and improve product and service by understanding the needs of their customers. Coca-Cola sells items that are available in several or distinct markets. As a result, Coca-Cola applies a variety of market and customer segmentation criteria in terms of demographics, habit, grouping, and profiles. Coca-Cola is a globalizing business that demonstrates how successful it has been in globalization. The business got its start in the 1800s by marketing the original Coca-Cola, a nif tonic produced by John Pemberton. This beverage gained popularity in the drugstore and was later bottled. Finding a store in America that didn't offer Coca-Cola was a challenge when the beverage first appeared in bottles and gained increasing popularity. As a result, businesses that want to compete on the same global level as Coca-Cola must change in order to understand what it takes to thrive. Next main issue, the world beverage production will rise along with the population, and products made of disposable plastic like soda cans and water bottles which will gradually amass. Plastic accumulation pollutes not only the environment but also living things including plants, animals, and people. But the problem of global waste and plastic pollution has grown insignificant as a social and environmental concern. The Coca-Cola Company can invest in packaging solutions to address this shortcoming and contribute to reduce the global production of packaging waste. Then, by collecting and recycling every bottle or jar of its products by 2030 and increasing the proportion of recycled material used in materials such as bottle or can, the Coca-Cola Company unveiled its new aims of no waste in the world in 2018. Finally, Coca-Cola Bottling Investment Group will take action, including investing in educational programs at the school level. According to O'Connell, who set the goal, in reality, Coca-Cola Bottling Investment Group, a maker and distributor of beverage, is dedicated to bolstering its commercial operation in Malaysia by emphasizing innovation in its packaging and offering.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Tanisha binti Abdullah. My message number is S58622. Marketing strategy. Great marketing begins with human insight, understanding what consumer want, creating superior tasting product, and telling a brand story in a relatable way through consumer point of interest. The Coca-Cola Company new operating structure is wired to collaborate across function and geography to create global solution, allowing our organization to be better at what is done. International marketing strategy. There are numerous ways to define an international marketing strategy. The way in which organizations perform based on a set of activities that have been determined to plan, promote, price, and distribute a product or service for profit to consumer in varying locations is known as international marketing strategy. The marketing strategy of Coca-Cola worldwide, effective and active marketing activity contribute significant to Coca-Cola revenue and market share. In Coca-Cola activity, market and human insight are frequently used as indicator. This means that Coca-Cola can better target specific consumer segment by learning about their geography and demography, such as age, gender, and lifestyle. Segmentation demography Coca-Cola most important segment is age, which is divided into two parts. Coca-Cola primarily target a younger customer base between the age of 10 and 35 years old. They also offer diet coke to middle-aged and older adults who are dieting or have diabetes. Segmentation geography. The company products are sold in over 200 countries. They use different strategy depending on the region because potential customer need different due to climate, income, culture, or custom. Segmentation of the market. Market segmentation is a strategy method of dividing the market based on buyer volume and capacity and using appropriate method to maximize sale and induce profit from each segment. Strategy for international distribution. A distribution strategy is a marketing technique used by a manufacturer to establish a strong identity in a specific market. It is also known as a segmentation strategy. Cost leadership is another aspect of the distribution strategy. The goal of this strategy is to be the lower cost produce in the industry. Many market segmentation in the industry place an emphasis on cost reduction. Strategy for business. Significant distribution. Coca-Cola employs a broad distribution strategy. The company has high quality beverage product and packaging, a strong brand image and recognition. The Coca-Cola system, a distinctive taste, strong marketing capabilities, strong brand loyalty, and a global reach. Production. Coca-Cola production, the franchise model is used for Coca-Cola sale and distribution. The Coca-Cola company only makes syrup concentrate, which is sold to bottlers all over the world who have a Coca-Cola franchisee in one or more geographic area. Bottling creates the final beverage by combining the syrup with filtered water and sweetness, carbonating it, and then packaging it can a bottle, which are then sold and distributed the grocery store, vending machine, restaurant, and food service distributor.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Aina Sabrina binti Muhammad Azman and my metric number is S601717. Next, I will present about forces in production. There are three forces in production, which is political forces, economic forces, and technological forces. Firstly, political forces. One of the elements influencing material production in the sector is political and health authority. Coca-Cola is a large firm in the beverage sector with goods sold all over the world. However, in order to retain the supply distribution network, the corporation must follow specific laws and regulations. Coca-Cola in particular is a health-related product that is frequently scrutinized by government and health agencies. Coca-Cola goods, for example, have a wide distribution in Islamic nations. If the product is distributed in such nations without a certified halal stamp, it is readily outlawed in all Islamic countries. Secondly, economic forces. Global economic crisis and inflation are on the rise in the present globalization age, as are manufacturing prices. Coca-Cola must cope with the situation by either raising the price or keeping the price with a tiny profit. This poses a significant challenge for businesses since consumers are not satisfying survival necessities but rather preference. For example, a 1.5 liter bottle of Coca-Cola cost RM3.50 in 2014. But today, after 8 years of growing inflation, the same price is nearly double at RM5.10. Prices in the global economy are also heavily influenced by economic forces. Lastly, technological forces. Coca-Cola values consumer input and has invested in their needs for many years, endowing this corporation with a people-oriented attitude. Coca-Cola has built a collection of unique bottles in all forms and sizes using cutting-edge technology and making them available to consumers through digital events. At the same time, Coca-Cola firm created an online store that sells Coca-Cola goods globally and is accessible over the internet. Finally, Coca-Cola joined the music market through a partnership with Spotify, which gives its consumer with music on demand as well as the option to interact with others who enjoy similar music all over the world. As a consequence, every internet user naturally associates Coca-Cola with technology, music, and product debuts in terms of awareness and sales. Technological advancement influence product design, form, and size, not to mention brand recognition. Next, metric used by businesses in their supply chain. Coca-Cola has implemented commodity safety and quality metrics. It has a laboratory that assesses the worth and safety of the company's product before they are supplied to clients. Coca-Cola likewise issues with the best brain capacity employed for its itinerary and bazaar, despite the early maximum usage of smart scheduling and SAP knowledge. Coca-Cola employs a set of supply chain guiding principles with a focus on measurement that do not require manual intervention. Furthermore, Coca-Cola concentrated on building a complete system for reporting hierarchies that adapt as the business develops. Coca-Cola does not have as many stock-keeping units as other beverage firms in the food sector. Despite having over 2.3 million shipping destinations, managing transportation at this scale is extremely difficult. Coca-Cola has deployed vehicle routing software to handle deliveries with the assistance of students who build algorithms that are suitable with commercial demands. As a consequence, transportation managers at each distribution center may employ cutting-edge technology to reduce delivery times and distances in everyday operations. Next, I will explain about sustainable supply chain management practices. The first one is supplier. The supplier selection process is where the conversation about sustainable supply chain management methods begins. The first step in collaborating with raw material suppliers or other suppliers is for them to sign the company's guiding principles. According to the management, this guiding concept is a need for 100% suppliers and involve numerous conditions such as certification that no children work in the supplier company. Coca-Cola, for example, cannot purchase sugar from low-cost suppliers who use child labor. The firm anticipates that supplier will not hire anybody under the legal working age and will not tolerate physical abuse, harassment, or other unlawful behavior in any activity. They maintain that in addition to the guiding concept, inspections are performed to safeguard the right to end and active collaboration. The next is about environmental practices. The organization highlights the importance of water management through its environmental strategy. Water is the most fundamental component for the corporation, since a variety of water-containing items have been made and it is also a sales product. It is critical for them to use water in the most sustainable way possible. Not only should the water quality be suitable without being hampered by nature, but the water process should also be done correctly. Managers indicate that biological treatment water helps aquatic growth in the Coca-Cola firm with worldwide commitment for water management practices. They also indicated that a water saving strategy involving a steady decrease of water was adopted at the factory. Concerning the water management program in general, he stated that For many dry islands in recent years, there has been a mission water program with initiatives that enhance water quality such as network upgrades, backwater collection, pumping station and others. When queried about packaging material management, they responded that all products are 100% recyclable with a commitment of 35% PET coming from. Lastly is about distribution and warehousing. Coca-Cola has the highest transit volume in Greece and has inked a deal with a transport business that adheres to strong environmental and safety requirements. As previously said, transportation businesses must adhere to a set of restrictions such as legislative requirements, such as excellent cars, manufacturer-based pollution emissions, wheel replacement, lubricant storage, and others. They stated that they have 2 storage systems, warehouses within their premises and restricted exterior warehouse. Concerning warehouse and storage energy consumption, they indicate that there are a number of activities being taken to save energy, waste and water. Specific methods such as upgrading warehouse lighting and lifting gear with lithium battery lifters and secret modern answers.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Ashikin binti Zulkarnain and my matric number is S58441. Study case. John Pemberton's concept of a nerve tonic was the first original marketing strategy for the Coca-Cola industry. Coca-Cola is now the world's leading drink brands. One of the biggest drink corporation in the world is Coca-Cola. The business has a multi-segment marketing approach which implies it focus on multiple market segments. Coca-Cola segments the market and its customer base using a variety of criteria including demographic, behavior grouping and profiles. To support its brand, Coca-Cola will keep making large infrastructure investment. Coca-Cola is a multinational corporation, meaning that its population goes further than the border of its original nation. This is due to the fact that the primary ingredient in Coca-Cola drink are sourced locally.
To implement the global production, Coca-Cola using political power, economic power and technological power. Political power. Coca-Cola will be influenced by government law and regulation regarding its beverage product. This is due to the fact that Coca-Cola is present in over 200 countries, each with its own set of rules. As a result, manager must be aware of very regulation in very place where the Coca-Cola brand is present in order to avoid effectual distribution due to infraction of the law in the country. Product manufactured in Muslim majority nation must have a halal stamp or certificate given by their respective government. For example, Coca-Cola manufactured in Malaysia must receive JAKIM approval before the beverage distributed on the market. This is because halal certification is added value as well, ensuring the people in the Malaysia with halal certification by JAKIM. As we know, halal certification is important to the business sector in Malaysia or internationally. In fact, each country has a different halal certification. Next, in economic force such as monetary and fiscal policy, interest rate, employment, inflation rates, demographic change, political change, energy, security, and natural disaster have arose. All of these have a direct impact on how businesses produce and distribute their product or service because each country economy is at a different level. As a result, Coca-Cola must decide whether to rise, lower, or increase the price in each nation. For example, a 1.5-liter bottle of Coca-Cola that cost RM3.50 in 2014 and now increased to RM5.10, a then double price rise. Tariff increase and rising raw material price such as sugar have contributed to this scenario. Malaysia has also invested over 1.5 million in a world-class manufacturing facility at Taman Halal, Bandar Estate, Negeri Sembilan, which acts as our halal production base for Malaysia, Singapore and Brunei. Lastly, and technological force. Coca-Cola employed cutting-edge technology to create a one-of-kind collection of bottles in a variety of form and size. In addition, Malaysia also featured with ASRS warehouse that can support volume growth, increase operational efficiency across the value chain, and decrease environmental impact through automation by decreasing energy use. Coca-Cola also have freestyle dispenser which allow consumer to construct their own beverage in a variety of communication using a computer-like interface. It also store data of market research, each will be by cooperation to better understand consumer interests and references. Coca-Cola also collaborate with various music-related firms like Spotify to market or advertise their goods more broadly and to communicate with their individuals across the world who appreciate similar music.
Supply chain. Coca-Cola splits supply chain management into two categories, which is sustainable supply chain management technique and commercial metrics. By implementing supplier performance management that involve employees, Coca-Cola has made significant progress in resolving that issue. Coca-Cola employs set of non-manual metric-focused supply chain good principles. Coca-Cola is trying to establish a true framework for a reporting structure that will change as the business expands. According to Wendy Manning, Vice President, the company can transport beverage from the production to neighborhood merchant in 48 hours. Since the bulk of beverage are produced on site at the point of sale, this proves that the product is made available in every nation where is it sold. This is so that production will expand while exporting goods or service from the parent nation will be less expensive. They obtain raw resources which greatly affect the operations, financial and environmental footprint. Coca-Cola makes use of recycled beverage cans and bottles. They will gather and recycle the same amount of used materials globally by 2030. Coca-Cola employs conventional packaging which add to the issue of solid waste and population. That's all. Thank you.
As a conclusion, the new operational structure of the Coca-Cola Company is wired to work across functions and locations to produce global solutions, allowing this company to be better at what it does. International marketing strategy refers to how firms execute based on a set of operations that have been defined to plan, advertise, price and distribute a product or service for profit to consumers in multiple countries. This implies that Coca-Cola may target certain customer categories more effectively by learning about their geographic and demographic characteristics, such as age, gender, and lifestyle. Two instances are the United States and China. Coca-Cola products are practically matured in the United States, but there is tremendous development potential in China, owing to differences in demands and habits. Coca-Cola has grown its product line in the United States and across the world by combining branding and cost-cutting techniques. Coca-Cola Company makes significant investment in not just a brand awareness but also product quality, sustainability, and humanitarian giving. In the majority of the nations where it expands, Coca-Cola suggests a branding strategy and cost leadership. The corporation possesses high-quality beverage, goods and packaging, a strong brand image and familiarity, the Coca-Cola system, a distinct flavor, powerful marketing skills, strong brand loyalty, and worldwide reach. The Coca-Cola Company logo is well known in many nations throughout the world in terms of brand awareness. Coca-Cola structure sets the corporation apart from its competitor due to its robust value chain system and global presence. In terms of brand loyalty, Coca-Cola brand has a large number of devoted clients and consumers all over the world. Coca-Cola will be impacted by government rules and regulations surrounding its beverage goods in political forces. As a result, managers must be aware of every regulation in every nation where the Coca-Cola brand is present in order to prevent impacting distribution due to legal violations. For example, before Coca-Cola can be supplied in Malaysia, the beverage must be approved by JAKIB. That's all from me. Thank you.